Thanks so much for watching Eyes on the Pirates. I'm Denise Jackson. This week, we're in the Coach's Corner with Donovan Rose, who was promoted to head coach of the Hampton University football team earlier this year after 18 years as an assistant coach. Now, Rose's story is one of hard work, definitely patience, and really just a natural desire to help young people.
In the 70s at the time, just like a lot of kids, I didn't know what I wanted to do coming out of high school, and I got a call from Walter Levitt. He was the head coach back then, and I had a chance to, to go around campus, to see the campus, and I saw the young ladies, and I saw the beautiful atmosphere, and I said, you know what, this would be a great place for me to come, because at the time I didn't have any other offers, and I knew my other choice, my dad was in construction, I could go to work. And I said, well, let me try this. And I knew if I worked hard, good things would happen. And so, I came here as a walk-on, and I left here an All-American, academic All-American as well. And, the sky was the limit. So I thought back then, and I think a lot of kids may think that now, I thought because I played in the CIAA and I made All-American and I did this and that I would, the draft, they'd ever come on my door and I would get drafted. And I waited by the draft, and no one ever called, but one thing I did, I had my degree. I graduated in 4 years, a business management degree, and I said, well, if I don't get an opportunity, at least I can go to work, and I did that. You can see what's going on. But still, something deep inside of me, I know I wanted to play, and so I went to what they call those trial camps, free agent trial camps, and I went to, I think the Giants had one, and no luck, and then Kansas City came along, and I went to theirs, and they liked what they saw, and they called me up, and they gave me a minimum contract. At the time, I didn't care, and told me to come out, and I went down there for the off season, and managed to make the team, and I was great. I played nickelback that first year, and the sky was the limit. I was all excited, and I think at the time Marv Levy, who was a Hall of Fame coach, that coached for the Buffalo Bills a number of years, he was the head coach, and the following year they brought some other guys in, and so it was time for me to depart, and so I knew I could play, and I ended up going up to Canada. So I went from one Hall of Fame coach to the next. I went to Willie Wood. Willie Wood was a Hall of Fame player for Green Bay, and he was the head coach at Toronto. I stayed on for Toronto for another 2 years there, and ended up finishing Canada for 5 years and won the Grey Cup. So I got a chance to get experience, and I knew back then that my love was always to come back to NFL. And I came back to NFL under Don Shula, another Hall of Fame guy. So I didn't realize at the time what was beginning to happen, and I was around a lot of great minds, and I think I absorbed a lot of that today. And I played for Shula for 2 years, ended up playing, my total year was 8 years. And I think when I finished playing, I realized that I had a lot to give.
Well, back in 1991, Rose got a call from President William R. Harvey to return to his alma mater and join the football team as an assistant coach. Well, Rose accepted, and over the years, he had several opportunities to move on. But for one reason in particular, he just couldn't leave.
My family is important. My wife, she's also an alumnus of Hampton. And my family, my mom and my dad, they live in, we're from Norfolk, from Hampton Roads. And so I knew that family was important, and I didn't want to, because when I played professional ball, I went from city to city, and, I didn't have kids at the time, but I didn't want to do that. And so it was important for me to stay home and get my roots right. When I came to Hampton, one of the things of me being a coach, I had to be involved in the community. And so Dr. Harvey implemented a program back in '92, the JET program, and Job Educational Training. And I've been a part of that program since well, basically every year I've been here, except this year. But I've had over 1,000 kids that I've given the opportunity to, to excel in the classroom, to develop job skills, to how to be successful young men and women. I didn't think it would happen here because, one of our coaches, Joe Taylor, was here for a long period of time, and I thought that, he would just be here until he retires in the sunset. We had a lot of success, won a lot of championships and put a lot of guys in the pros and developed a lot of relationships over the years. I got a call about 6-7 months ago, and then when the opportunity came, it felt good, it felt right. I'm just like a kid living out my dream. It's not an 8-to-5 job for me. It's about changing lives. It's about making a difference in people's lives. And, you know, if I can make a difference in someone's life on the educational side, that's fine. If I can make a difference as far as athletically, that's fine. But if I can reach your spirit, if I can reach your soul, if I can make you a better person, you know, then I know that I've done mine, because I've been blessed. You know, my family, you know, it has steered me and headed me in the right direction, and, you know, and it taught me the values of hard work and, you know, perseverance. Hopefully, you know, when it's all said and done, you know, I made people around me better.
Along with several coaching awards, Rose has been recognized for his involvement with young people. For more information on Rose, the football team, as well as Hampton University athletics overall, go to hamptonpirates.com. Well, that'll do it for the Coach's Corner. I'm Denise Jackson. Thank you so much for watching Eyes on the Pirates.
7.